Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So for this video, this is actually one of my first builds that I have recorded. I am an avid Sims player. I've played it since it first came out as Sims, Sims 1. I remember playing it when there were still like magic pack in it. That was fun. And then the Sims 1 Vacation, I don't remember exactly what it was called, if it's vacation or not, but it was when your Sims can go to this like snowy place and then you get to stay in a hotel, that sort of thing. But yeah, this is one of my first builds that I use the BB move objects on. I don't usually do this do cheats on the Sims unless it's money cheats, like have more money. And I don't really use any CC in my Sims. I tried before, but it was so buggy that I just gave up on it. But this time I am slowly trying to venture out, and I started with BB Move Objects. I was inspired by one of the simmers on YouTube, and I was like, you know what, this seems easy enough, so let me try this out. So as you can see here in the video, I didn't touch the exterior, or as I should say, like the integrity of the house. It's still a square house. I just wanted to change the inside, like the layout of the house and the theme that the house is going for. I built a sim, and she was actually a musician slash performer slash a snob. But I was inspired to do like a plant theme, like a gardener kind of thing, which I know she's not, but like I wanted to do my own thing, so here it is. I was inspired by the wallpaper actually that I first saw when I opened up the wallpaper choices. So I was like, maybe I should build a house solely based on plants. And I've been dabbling in not really planting or gardening, more of like being a plant mom. I've been buying a lot of plants lately. Every time I go to the flea market, I would just grab one that I see that's really nice. Just last week, I actually got an alocasia. I'm not too sure which kind it is, but it's like a huge leaf, like, because I have one that's called Alocasia Frydek, and it's the one where the leaf is like velvet, but this one is more smooth and a lot bigger. So over here, I was just trying to figure out what the paint they used and moved some of the plants over, since I wanted the stairs to be in the front. I'm not really a good outside builder. Like, I'm not good at landscaping. That's the word. I'm not really good at landscaping. But I tried just a little bit, just the little progress. I started with BB Move Objects, and I tried to do a little bit outside when it comes to landscaping, but not a whole lot, like very, very little. And then I was trying to figure out how to do the stairs here. I haven't played in a while, so I forgot how to do the stairs. Yeah, I didn't like that one, so I ended up changing it to a white one so it would match the fence around it. I was really worried about the windows because I wasn't sure what kind of windows I should use. I did limit myself to 3 packs. So it's the base game, and then the luxury stuff pack, and I think it's also the movie star pack. I forgot what that's called. And the laundry pack, which I ended up not using. I really like this tall window, so I ended up using it again. I just needed to change the door, something that would match it. I usually build in like all white because I really like the clean minimalistic look, but I decided to venture out just a little bit with this one as well. But I felt a lot safer using white windows and white doors with a little bit of color inside. So this one that I'm building right now, it's actually the kitchen, and I've always wanted to try out new things. I just didn't because I was really scared, and then I realized that this is way too dark, so I decided to put on some lights inside. I actually learned this trick from little Simsy. She's a great builder. I like her style as well, but I'm more of a minimalist kind of style, like Asian household type. As you can see, I was really trying my best to not use white walls, since I always use white walls when I build. And now I'm trying to figure out a paint for the bedroom. Like I said, I always use white walls, so I was trying to find the perfect shade of green that would match the green on that wallpaper. But I think I ended up using white walls instead, just to be safe. I even tried to do brown, but that didn't turn out good. Oops, excuse me. I'm actually drinking Coke right now. I shouldn't be drinking Coke, but I really wanted Coke. So this is the bathroom. I really like this door. I've never used it, but since I wanted to try out new things, I was like, might as well go a little bit overboard. I was trying to find out like a good counter as well that would match the theme of the kitchen. I was trying to fake like a longer counter since we really don't have much for sizes, but you can tell that this was a little bit off just from this angle, which I'm gonna fix later on. I was trying to figure out if I can like do the BB move objects on items like this, where because I wanted to put the the toilet, not the the paper towels by the sink, but it didn't turn out so well. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just put it on the counter. That's fine. I'm still trying to practice the whole clutter method in The Sims 4. Let me tell y'all, I am a perfectionist when it comes to clutter in real life, but on Sims, I just cannot get it. It's just the placement. And then I realized I can put this on the shelf. And here starts my plant craze. I went overboard with the plants. I just placed them everywhere, and I was trying to figure out if I should put like a wall in between these counters, if I should take it out, should I replace it with shorter ones, or should I just completely take out this counter and replace it with a table, maybe even a couch. But I think I ended up deciding to just use these counters and just don't mess with it. Just this is it. As you can see, this is still a little bit neutral colors. There's not really a pop of color in here, but I decided to do that with my furniture. Yeah, I tried to change my counters, like the color, but I ended up going back to the original one. Since I like those better, it seemed to fit a lot better. Oh, and the curtains. The amount of curtains that they have is so limited. Unless I use like more packs, then maybe I would find one that's perfect for this build. But since I wanted to limit my usage of the packs, since it gets a little bit expensive to have everything anyways, I decided to really stick to this. I think I ended up not using any curtains. But I really did love those white curtains though. It looks so nice. So here it is where I'm trying to figure out where I should put this couch. Did you see that it's white again? But yeah, I decided to use this green one because it looked really nice with the house. The color scheme, like brown and green, it looks so nice. This house ended up to be around 38,000, and it's actually in the gallery. I'll share the link down below. I wanted to put the shoe rack in just so I can do the whole like Asian thing where you have to wear slippers or no shoes at all inside the house, but I decided not to because it didn't really fit the style of the house. And I was thinking, since she's a musician, maybe I should put like a guitar and a mic here. But I decided against it and put a paint easel instead. But I still have the guitar on the side if you guys didn't see that. It was right by the armchair. And I also learned how to use the sizing up and sizing down of items. I didn't know it was that easy. I've like for the past, I don't know how many years I've played The Sims, this is the first time I've actually tried to use any of the BB move objects and the sizing up, sizing down in my builds. So in this corner, I decided to put a little nuke Nuke. My accent's coming out. Study corner, basically, with a little bit of a computer, you know, so she can browse if she wants to or play video games. Cause who doesn't play video games now? Like our generation, we all have some sort of technology. I know you can put like stuff on top of tables that aren't meant to be on tables, but I still have yet to figure that out. I'll play around with it and do a little bit of research. I'm not really good at figuring stuff out by myself unless I look it up. And my husband can tell you that. Speaking of, I think my husband really loved this house when I showed him. He's not a Sims player. He just likes to support me in the things that I do because I usually show him my work, like this one, and he really liked it because for one, it has color. The house has color. Our house right now, it's very neutral. Like our furniture is very neutral. It's like brown, tan, white, gray, hints of yellow, and of course hints of blue because that's his favorite color. But it's not like this where it's predominantly green and orange, and I guess you can say brown still, but it has more color than our house does. So this is just a bathroom. It's just really simple, just a shower, toilet, and a sink. I was trying to figure out what sink would go well with this, but I was having a hard time with this one. I ended up with choosing this one instead. Oops, sorry, moved the mic. If this is your first time seeing my video, I hope you guys liked it. I tried my best to be very adventurous with this one because my builds tend to be very boring at times since it looks the house looks the same over and over again, because I do have a very specific aesthetic. Please let me know down below what you guys think of this and what tips, advice you guys can give me. I would really appreciate it. I'm new to this whole sim building community. Like I said, she's not a gardener. That's not her dream goal. But I still put planters because it never hurts to plant a little bit, you know?